YouTube, what is up? My name is Ben. Welcome to my channel, Houndoom's House. I hope you're having a great day today. Today, we've got a mail day, and so we're just going to open this mail day, and we're going to kind of talk about what my strategy is behind this mail day, because it's nothing spectacular, but it's something that I'm trying out, and I don't know if it'll work really or if it's worth it, but I just want to go through it and see if I can get some other people's thoughts on it. And as a bonus, we were visited by my dogs, Oakley and Willow, which you cannot see Willow's head, but she's very cute. Oakley's also very cute, but you can't really see hers either because her face is like all black. But we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna open this. It's like a $70 lot that I got on eBay. Nothing crazy, like I said. It's probably, I think it's like, I'm looking at my other screen. It's like 30 some cards. This is just TCG player inventory for me. But we're going to go ahead and we're just going to discuss the thoughts behind it and what I'm trying to do there. So let's just get right into it. All right, first things first. Shipping test. Oh, that's good shipping. This is good shipping right here. Yeah, that's good stuff. All right, that's a 5 out of 5 shipping. Very happy with this. But anyway, as I was saying, this is not really anything spectacular. Now, let me try to open this without doxing myself. You know what? We're going to cut real quick. I'm going to open this because it's a lot. It's very taped up, and I don't want to dox myself. So, see you in a second. So, what I've been doing as of late is, honestly, I've been scouring eBay for like these just kind of low-end lots of cards that I can sell on TCG Player. Now, I don't know about you specifically, but for me, I can't find anything on Facebook Marketplace, right? If I find a lot like this on Facebook Marketplace, somebody's asking me for like 100% market on something like this. And frankly, I'm not going to take the time to go pick up something at 100%, especially when it's, cards that are, anywhere $1 to $5, right? So basically what I've been doing is I've been scouring eBay, trying to find lots at, I don't know, let's call it 80% area, and just trying to pick these up, knowing that like after I sell these on TCG Player, my margin is probably non-existent, and I'm okay with that. Now, and you might be wondering, like, what is the point of even doing any of this if you're not going to be like making anything off these cards? And my thought is, first off, the money aspect, when it comes to making money, like I want to use, the business and selling cards to fund my collection purchases. But at the end of the day, it's not my source of income. I got a full-time job. I don't really have any worries in that manner. This is more supplemental just for my collection. So I'm fine with selling these things and not, getting a bank-breaking profit off of it. Because two things I've mentioned before. One, I'm fine with putting like 9s out there, right? And not making money. Like I'm very clearly, that's part of my business model, is like, I'm fine with putting some stuff out there and not making money off of it. And two, I think that it's important to like build your reputation still. And that's kind of what the goal is for cards like this. Like when I'm picking up a lot on eBay for 80%, knowing that I'm really not going to like break the bank selling these, but I am going to continue to build my customer base so that when I do find that lot that I can purchase at 70%, at 60% maybe, with some really high-end cards in there, I'll have more people who have been visiting my store and who are aware of my store, and I think that'll help build the reputation around it. So when I do have the opportunity to get things like that, they'll know that I've got a good reputation. They'll purchase from me before maybe. And I think all of that just kind of goes into building the customer base. So I think one thing that people don't do is when they can't find something, that's going to make them money, they may not take it in. And that's probably where I'm different. I'm willing to take the risk on this. I'm willing to maybe even sometimes take a small hit on my margins, just to make sure that I keep selling on the store. I want to keep moving things. I want to keep getting people into the store and I want to make sure the brand grows. And if I wait for things like 70% lot opportunities to pop up all the time, well, then it's not going to happen. You know, I'm going to go through periods where I'm not selling anything. I'm not getting more exposure to my brand and my storefronts out there because I'm waiting for, a financially lucrative opportunity. So, that's really kind of the moral of doing this. The moral of this story is that I think I'm just trying to grow my customer base. And I realize that from a margins perspective, which is something you hear a lot about, especially when it comes to reselling cards, I'm cool with taking 0 to 5% margins on some of this stuff. At the end of the day, I want to keep things moving. And because, a big portion of what I do is grading cards, I get stuck sometimes where I don't have a lot of inventory to sell, right? I've got 150 cards roughly out for grading right now. And because of other issues with grading, they're just taking a little longer. And in the meantime, I don't want to sit here idly, and I don't want to just keep waiting for those, right? I want to keep selling things. I want to keep learning. And so my benefit isn't money for things like this. My benefit is that I continue to grow my brand. I continue to get a little exposure, and I continue to learn. And that's the big thing is I might have a couple lessons that I learned from selling these cards. And maybe this whole thing is the lesson learned. This isn't worth it. There's a very good chance I can go through a couple of these lots that I'm buying at a higher price, and I might be damn, I got burnt on a couple of these things, and I absolutely got cooked. I lost money. I'm not going to try that again, right? Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'm really curious to know your thoughts on this approach. So leave a comment down below about what you think. Do you think that there might be some benefit or some merit to doing something like this and just basically getting reps in? Is this almost like practice and that could be worth it in the end in terms of lessons learned or growing the customer base? Or do you think maybe on the other side of this is stupid? This is a bad idea and this is going to be a waste of time. It's going to be a loss of money. Let me know. I'm super curious. I've never really seen any videos about anybody doing this. And I don't know, it kind of occurred to me the other day. I thought I'd try it out just based on the current climate of the marketplace and how difficult it is to get cards. So yeah, like I said, let me know in the comments down below what you think. But anyway, thanks again for watching. I appreciate it. It is awesome doing this. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Peace.